telling you now, you're gonna want to see this. Welcome to the Sanctuary. My name is Brandon Aries. Now let's talk movie. And this week, The Long Walk. Directed by Francis Lawrence, this is a Stephen King story where there's a dystopian era and there's financial struggle. So, what they decide to do to get out of this struggle, to get out of this financial burden, is to create an annual deadly walk, aka The Long Walk. 50 contestants enter, only one will emerge victorious. And they do this because the modern workforce is lazy, and this will build work ethic. Who are you talking to? It was cool to see Mark Hamill here. He didn't have like a big, significant portion of showtime, but hey, he was still cool to see. But we really got to talk about the two big ones here. And that's Ray Garrity, played by Cooper Hoffman, and McVries, played by David Johnson. I'm going to say this now. If you are a betting individual, put all your film and movie cards on David Johnson because, oh my days. From what I've seen of him, he is 2 for 2. The last movie I saw of him was Alien Romulus. If you haven't seen that, card is right up here. But man, did he really prove himself here. Like, to me, he showed that he is more than capable of being a strong lead, let alone a co-lead. He was literally the light at the end of every contestant's tunnel. He was the glue that kept everybody around. He was the spirit that everyone needed to continue walking. And if he wasn't there, I'm sure a lot of these contestants would not have lasted as long as they did. Let me tell you something, this walk is ruthless. I'm talking no sleeping, no eating, no peeing or pooing, just walking.
All right, man, we're doing just fine. Just gotta keep your pace, we'll be just fine, okay? Just gotta keep stepping, just gotta keep walking, we'll be just fine. Yeah, you're right. Everything's gonna be just fine. Just gotta keep walking, just keep walking. Oh! Hey, bro, you gotta get up. You gotta keep walking. Hey, come on, you gotta get up.
This film's also got a gradual way of keeping you on your toes. Like just when you think there's a good stretch of the walk where nobody gets... As I was saying, it gives you that element when you're watching a film where it's like, don't get too comfortable because we will take more things away from you. It's like, why, damn it, why? I didn't have many expectations for this film, and especially because it was just like a Stephen King, didn't really have a lot of marketing. So I was immediately like, oh, okay, so this is just like a test run. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. But to me, this worked. Long Walk really stood out as a Hunger Games representative because to me, The Long Walk is like a mashup of the Hunger Games as well as Squid Game, because it is kind of fair, kind of not, but it's still fair because people enlist to do this. They join to go try out and be part of the Long Walk. So the only thing I would say isn't fair is the whole no sleeping, no peeing or pooping. Like you just gotta go. You just gotta keep walking. And even if you lose your shoes, even if you break your ankle, you break your leg, you just gotta keep going. I'm just trying to get out of here alive. But that's what brings us all together. There was a twist in the midst of Act 3 that I kind of saw from the beginning. So it all became too predictable. I was like, hey, I picked that up in the beginning. You're not slick. Do better. My God, let's talk about the ending, because just when you think you know how it's going to go down, you have the 50 contestants and they all have to somehow trickle off to remain with only one winner. So you feel like you have a good gauge as to knowing how it's going to end. But man, does a Long Walk hit you with these false finishes to swerve you from what's actually going to happen. I think that was brilliant because that added to the tension and suspense at the edge of my seat. And then I'm like, oh wait, oh okay, we're good. Oh no, because just when you think you know how it's gonna end, gotcha. Brownie points, Long Walk. I'm gonna keep it 10 toes over here. But if you showed me this film in school, I would be so down to learn. Yeah. Educationally, this teaches camaraderie. This teaches how to move past tough situations, even when it feels like there's no choice left. This teaches the true bond that you can have with a person. So if this is going into the next curriculum for, say, middle school or even high school, put it in. Because when I was in school, we had dystopian takes like Lord of the Flies and the Hunger Games. I feel like The Long Walk is another welcome addition here. But The Long Walk is a must-see for 2025. I mean, you had David Johnson's performance, Cooper Hoffman's performance, Mark Hamill is in here if you like him. But if you like Hunger Games, To put it all simply, you will like The Long Walk. Need I say more? So get your behind to a local movie theater and go see The Long Walk. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace.